Hey guys, in emphasis by placement, I want y'all to use a couple of things. You can use either or both, it doesn't matter. But I want you to try to use the rule of thirds when it comes into place your shapes and try to have your objects be emphasized at any one of the four corners that are made via the lines that I'm drawing pretty soon that will divide our composition into three sections. So here I'm drawing lines to indicate, and they're very roughly done. I didn't measure exactly, but there were lines to indicate the composition divided into thirds, both horizontally and vertically. And these will help indicate our placement that we're going to help us utilize our emphasized portion of our shape or shapes. Notice that in this one I'm using a radial pattern where all of these points meet at one of these intersections, right? We have four intersections we could use. I want to caution you, only use one of those intersections. Don't use all four or even two. It'll just make it confusing. With this last composition, I wanted to show you what it might look like if you add in a little bit of detail. Now, I'm using the pen tool to do this, and I think it might be a really quick way for you to add in detail. Yes, I know it's not hand-drawn, but eventually this will be hand-drawn. But again, this is about working quickly and efficiently. And again, this is very rough. So when I would draw this in, I'd probably clean this up quite a bit. I noticed that when I did this, that little target pattern, those U shapes, are now competing with those X shapes. So I played around with the idea of getting rid of those X shapes, but in the end, I ended up keeping them because I would have augmented or changed my original shape too much. And that is one of our rules we need to follow, is that we can't or want to keep our original shape pretty or pristine. So what I ended up doing was highlighting the area of those U shapes with a radial pattern, which you'll see in a minute.